In the last few videos I've made, I've been urging people to explore the open source decentralized social media platform known as the Fediverse. This consists of apps that some of you may have heard of like Mastodon, PixelFed, Loops, and plenty of others. In this video, I want to give you a quick breakdown of how these work and how you can get signed up if you're interested. So let's imagine you had an Instagram account and you were like, man, I want to follow this one person on Blue Sky or YouTube, but I just want to follow that one person, or I just don't want to make a whole new account or download a new app. Ta-da! You have just described the Fediverse. The Fediverse consists of services like PixelFed, which is similar to Instagram. Loops, which is similar to TikTok, and I'm going to talk about that more in another video soon. Mastodon, which is like Twitter or X or whatever it's calling itself these days, or Blue Sky. Lemmy, which is like Reddit. PeerTube, which is like YouTube. And Friendica, which is like Facebook. And they all talk to each other using the same underlying protocol. And I'm not going to bore you with that part because it's super technical. Now, from what I understand, the part that most people get tripped up on when they're signing up is picking a server, which is also sometimes called an instance. You see, the different services that make up the Fediverse are what's called open source. And that means the code is publicly available online for anyone to look at it, copy it, or in this case, run their own physical servers. It would be like if anyone was allowed to run their own version of TikTok or Twitter, but again, they all still talk to each other like normal. This is also why I've said in my last several videos, the Fediverse cannot be censored. If America tried to ban Loops, for example, or Mastodon, people running servers in places like Germany or Canada would just be like, okay, go off, I guess, whatever, dude. And the best part is that you can move all your data between servers. You can just go into your settings, download your data, make an account on a different server, and upload your data and just move on like nothing happened. Anyways, back to the picking a server thing. So a lot of people freak out at this part of the sign-up process because there are literally thousands of servers and they don't know which one to pick. I'm going to give you a little secret here. It doesn't really matter. If you sign up for a server and after a while you're like, oh, I actually don't like this place. Again, you just download your data and move to a new server. Again, though, most of these services like PixelFed and Mastodon, they have a list of servers, usually some recommended servers, and you can actually filter them. Now, the exact options you have to filter vary based on which service you're using, but here with Mastodon, for example, you can pick different languages, you can pick which ones are accepting signups, you can pick where they're located, and with Mastodon, you can even pick topics. So there's gaming servers, there's general servers that aren't about anything specific, there's ones dedicated to activists, there's ones dedicated to journalism or religion. There's so many different options out there. And see here, it'll tell you Mastodon.social, a general purpose server with a 500 character limit, all languages welcome. That's not very descriptive. But then you have other ones like this. Mastodon.scot is a server intended for users in Scotland. RaveNation.club is apparently for all the ravers out there, so people who like electronic music. See, there's so many things out there. If you guys have any questions about how the Fediverse works, go ahead and leave them in the comments and I'll try my best to answer them, or you can just feel free to go explore it yourself.